At Super 60 with Aidan West, NC State signee, the #1 player in Maryland. Aidan, man, appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for having me.
NC State, big bat. You were one of my favorite guys going in the summer. A little sleeper. I don't know if you saw that going in the summer. Had a nice summer. What is it about the DMV area that there's just so much baseball talent? What do you think it is?
I think it's just all of us have known each other for so long, and we've all kind of, like, this is no surprise to all of our guys from the DMV. I mean, Miles is here. Cash is right over here. Like, we've got a ton of more sleepers in Maryland and Virginia in general. So I think just all of us sticking together and, still communicating throughout the summers has helped us all a lot.
Aidan, I love the story of you committing to NC State. You do so before your freshman year. Yeah. Your grandfather, Eddie West, was the quarterback for the Wolfpack. Tell me a little bit about that family connection and just saying, you know what, there was no other place for me to be.
Yeah, man. I had a ton to do with it, obviously. And then you talk to guys like, Avon, Hart, you just fall in love with it even more. So, I never got to meet my grandfather, but hearing his story from my dad and my grandma has, inspired me since before I even knew about college baseball. So playing the sport in general has always been huge for me. And, he was a quarterback. I never got into football like that. Never wanted to, take that risk and get hit like that. But he was a catcher there his last 2 years too. So second team ACC All-American, played for fun, and, all that type of stuff goes into it. So it helped me a lot.
Now talk to me about your off season, right? DMV with some snow. I was at ABCA. It was real cold in DC when we were there. What have you been doing in the cages? What's some defensive work? What has been your focus since the fall ended to get ready for the spring?
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to Juan Palacios. He's huge for me. He provides me with a lot of areas to train out, whether it's like we have a Rawlings facility and then he has his facility at Gambrills, and really finding those places that fit for you is huge, being from the Mid-Atlantic area and the Northeast area when you get that snow, and sometimes you gotta do stuff at home when you can't travel. You can't drive through that snow always. I don't got a big Jeep at home, so some people can, but not everyone. So that's huge, just being able to find your spot and find your home and sticking to it.
What are some things at the plate that you're thinking about though? You get into the box, your hands, are you worried about getting my foot down? What are the things that go through your head about your swing that makes you so good?
Yeah, I just try to say stay aggressive but stay controlled at the same time. A lot of guys go up there hacking at the first pitch, and I think that's good for me, especially when it's a fastball first pitch.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the best pitch you see all summer, honestly. So, pitchers are so good these days that you can't take anything for granted. You see a strike for me, you got to hit it. So, staying controlled, especially against lefties too. I mean, none of them are throwing from up here anymore. It's all right here. So, you got to stay ahead of the game really and watch the previous at-bats as much as possible.
Awesome.
Exit velos north of 102, bat speed over 81 miles an hour. When you get into a showcase environment and you're looking to show out, what's the game plan?
I think for me, hit the balls where they're pitched. That's even in the game too, right? You want to hit it where it's pitched. So try not to roll over anything. Trying to stay as controlled as possible. Even when you have tons of people watching you. But honestly, that pressure feeds into me a lot, and it helps me honestly being in that position. So when I'm there, I try to stay relaxed and be myself, because that's what's got me here in the first place.
Well, Aidan, listen, best of luck to you, man, at Super 60. We appreciate the time. Don't go anywhere. There'll be so much more coming from Super 60.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.